His perfect face flashed with tension for just a second, then cleared into an easy smile again as he nodded to the male dancer on the podium.
That.
I choked on my drink. Just a little bit. Just enough to shock me and flood my cheeks with heat as I dabbed my lips on a napkin. That? I repeated in a strangled voice, indicating to the gorgeous black man gyrating his hips in nothing but an electric blue G-string. You're a stripper? My new friend grinned wider, turning back to me and sipping his new drink.
Male entertainer.
He corrected with a small nod.
Yep, sure am.
There was pride in his voice, but also an edge of something darker. Disappointment? Curiosity shoved aside my shock, and I ran my gaze over him as subtly as I could. He was pretty enough, no doubt, and the way he filled out his shirt spoke to a well-built frame. Yeah, he could definitely make good money taking his clothes off. Great money when combined with that mischievous look in his eyes and the pure sex way he brushed a droplet of whiskey from his lip and then licked his thumb. That's cool, I commented. So which lucky club snapped you up? I bet you're going to be in high demand. His smile turned suggestive.
Did you just call me sexy?
I snickered a laugh. Was that too subtle? You're scorching. I'm not surprised you got the job. So? I really, really wanted to know which club had picked up this diamond. The easy smile on his face faltered a split second as he answered.
This one, of course. Seventh Circle is the hottest club in Shadow Grove. Everyone knows that. And they pay their dancers better than all the other shitty clubs in town. I wouldn't even consider anywhere else, given the choice.
I almost choked on my drink again. As it was, I needed to take another large gulp, finishing my glass and indicated for another. Apparently, I was going to drown my sorrows tonight and pay for it with a hangover in the morning. Fuck it. Wow, I replied. That's...
Not true.
He admitted on a heavy sigh, dropping the smile like shedding a coat.
I wish it was. It was supposed to be. I guess tonight's just not my night.
He drained his glass again and reached for the fresh one the bartender had already made for him. One of my favorite things about the bartenders at Seventh Circle. They were perceptive and often 2 steps ahead on drink orders. They didn't hire you? I asked in confusion. Were you being auditioned by a blind man? Actually, that's no excuse. I reckon even a blind man could sense your sex appeal a mile away. My drinking buddy snorted a laugh.
Cute. Compliments will get you everywhere.
He shot me a wink that went straight to my pussy, which throbbed in response. God damn. Here's hoping, I muttered into my drink, watching him from under my lashes. He was young, but so was I. If he was legally drinking, then the age gap couldn't be more than 2 years, since I'd celebrated my 23rd birthday just a few weeks ago. He'd heard my comment, based on the way a faint blush touched his cheeks, and he rubbed a hand over the back of his neck.
Well, I didn't even get an audition. The manager came out to meet me and announced that the interviews had been canceled. No explanation or anything. Just go home.
He sighed heavily, then grimaced.
Can I tell you a secret?
I bit back the smile that wanted to cross my lips and nodded. Of course, I'm a total vault. It was a bit adorable, seeing as we hadn't even exchanged names or anything else. And he was acting a little like a 12-year-old girl about to spill the details of her crush. Totally adorable. Don't get me wrong, I still badly wanted to drag him into one of the private VIP rooms and fuck his brains out. But I also wanted to pat his hair and have him tell me all his problems.
I really needed this job,
he confessed, his voice losing all the joking it held earlier.
I've got some family troubles. The money these dancers get paid would have really helped, and now I'm not really sure what to do.
Sympathy turned my stomach, and I reached out to touch his hand where it rested on the bar top between us. So, will you try and get another interview? He wrinkled his nose and sipped his drink, but didn't move his hand from under mine.
I don't really have the luxury of waiting around indefinitely for another shot here. I'll probably have a few more drinks and then go try my luck at Dick's.
I cringed, hard. Please don't. Swinging Dick's was exactly what it sounded like. A seedy, disgusting, low-rate male strip club that horrifically exploited their dancers and ran a completely unsafe, unsupervised brothel in the basement.